Hello, 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 hello. Another week of 10x CC with V4. Let's get into it. So, first we want to add texture FX and maybe some Skia. And then we make a texture window to output our beautiful texture. And the Skia renderer. And then we would say image to texture. No. I think the easiest way is to Skia texture actually. Let me activate my wait, where is it? Here. Cube mouse display. And what could we do in Skia? So we can do some lines. Maybe I zoom in a little bit. And the line needs point A, point B. Random spread 35. And then we can use the connect all node, and I think this allows us to connect all the points from a spread, and because it gives us outer spread and we want the single data point of the spread, we use it surrounded by a for each loop and input it in the splicer point A the from and use the 2, and this gives us already a line. And now we need to do group spectral here, and now we have a layer. We get a couple more points, and yeah, obviously a little bit with the size. Oh yeah, so if we make the size bigger, because the connect all also has a threshold value to define, is that for example 1, they all get connected. Make the size bigger. I wouldn't mind it. First of all, I would do a counter, and each cycle I want to count up and create a new seed. Maybe the period a bit bigger. Also, we could sample and hold on each cycle, and what we sample is a random from 2. We want integer that in here, and now we want to define the amount of counts. So maybe we do 4 and 20. So this is also changing how many counts each time. And yeah, this threshold value basically defines if they get connected or not. And I think it is if the length is smaller than the threshold, because if it's one, I guess all and smaller it gets, only small lines get connected. So I think the period could be a bit faster. That size. Again, if we change the size, that affects that. And this quality is not really nice, so let's say we adjust the render quality. What was it? 1280 for both. Makes it a little bit sharper, and line distance. Yeah, I mean, for the line, we obviously can adjust the paint parameter and we fill it. I guess that's not working. Okay. And this allows us, and my stroke. Stroke. So we can use that in the stroke node, and here can even find like width, so the white-eyed actually gets like interesting shapes, or we make it really thin, like 0.01 is a bit. If we hardly able to clear, we can also create already simple holding. We also can just do that in a quick feedback loop. And also can do VL add-ons, so we get all the texture effects. So just create the first simple and then we could actually decide when we want to change it, so we can change the period, or when we want to reset it. We get bang, maybe period 4. Just using that as a basic. I didn't meant to do that. Making it pretty here. Prettier, not pretty. And yeah, what else can we do? We could Play with a blend. No, with blend, with blur. Use the stride texture effects blur. Yeah. Change the control values we even can. Fine. Like, nice effect. That looks kind of like star signs actually, but so if we make the fader close to 50 but not 50, it doesn't get a hole that much. So could be interesting. I'm a huge fan of these thin lines there. Now we reset that. Try to displace it. Go to displace and then use the texture filter. Displace the blur by the original. Reduce the offset a bit. Scale. I don't think I like that. That is a bit better. Set it with itself. Could even try to use another blur. Blur the blur. Create the effect. And what if we use this in a feedback loop so we get like a bit more continuous movement? Blend normal. Using this, then we have to move all of this a little bit. Get the feedback, connect it here, connect it with the blur, and then take the blend and feed it back in. Oh yeah. This is probably interesting. Then normal. Metric mean. Let's see what we get here. Drag this one a bit down so we have a bit more visual space. Fader. Fader allows us. Oh yeah. So yeah, if we go close to 1, with the different. If you like these linear burn effects, darker color, lighten color, overlay, spotlight. That blur gives it. The smaller the better, actually. And then before we displace, maybe we transform. Let's see how that scaling makes it a bit more interesting. We just want a little bit bigger. Very nice. Yeah, we even can play with the fader a bit, but that effect is fun. Outline, yeah, I mean, there's so much. Green? Yeah, juicy colors. Blue? Yeah, I mean, green gives it actually a pretty cool color, but red, white, that gives it a bit more pixely vibe. '93, correct. Heartlight was the best difference. I was kind of. So this is one. If we like now change this, it's not. This is smaller. I think, let's see, was 38 was the last one. Yeah. Linear light. I think it's normal. Yeah, normal is quite extreme. Really not bad. Color burn. I think hard light was no glow. Mix. Vivid light. Yeah. I'm just naming stuff now. Yeah, hard light is cool. Yeah, that already is. I mean, if you now raise the stroke. Oof. Crazy. I think it's 0.5. No, 0.05. Yeah, the threshold also makes a big blob. I think it's was threshold before 37. And yeah, it's kind of cool. So if we would change the period a bit, make it a bit faster, maybe 2 is a bit cooler, so that's a bit more. Let me try to do some. So that's a blend texture fix mixer. This one, yeah, I think so now. Let's see if we blend it with each other. That's interesting. what I want is I want to kind of like get the effect from before, the green one, but I guess there's no color. On a pixel relook plus that creation heat friends. I guess there's not much of a difference here, right? What if I take the transform and copy that and use it? Now we scale that. Nah, not really. So that's pretty cool. I actually like this ice cream look here, because then I don't really have to add something on top. It gives it cool edges. I don't know why I call it ice cream, but it's kind of cool. One thing that could be fun is try another glow. Whoop. Which is maybe a bit too much. Direction. The density. Not really, actually. Actually like it how it is. Obviously there could be like a glow here. That will make it crazy. But also doesn't have to. Nice. I like what I have. Alrighty. If I pump up the fader, control a little bit more how much of the color I get, but I think 93 gives it a really nice balance between pink and white in the harness. Yeah, nice. Very nice. Pretty happy with it. Let's see if read it a little bit more. Yeah, that's kind of cool. A little bit more, maybe 8 is a bit too much. But yeah, this obviously also could, what we could try is just one quick, is that skier text? I think so. Now we have the text, and if we now write LXT, and then we set font and paragraph and connect it in the paint, we actually can set which font we want, the style, but what we want now is the size. And now we can adjust the position, and that's fun. It's a bit boring, but yeah, you could, for example, like change the font style. Yeah, that's a bit cooler. Or you add them together actually. Use a group here, and then so you rebalance basically the text with the other lines. It's actually not a bad idea. Yeah, all right. Now we're done. Very nice. Keep it for this now. And yeah, I hope you learned something new fun effect. And yeah, you have a great day. Thank you for watching. Bye.